you knew she was the girl for you. And you were there for her. And today was the most beautiful story.
Tiffany knows me as someone who never cries. Like, they've tried to make me cry.
I couldn't even hold it in. All the tears were coming. It's a chance to share this, our love with everybody.
My first initial thoughts were that I was surprised to meet a couple teaching in South Korea. So truthfully, I was like, okay, they're not going to be fun because they're already paired up. It's going to be us singles getting wild and them like going to bed early. And that turned out to not be the case at all. Aidan and Tiffany are the life of the party.
What they have is what a lot of people aspire to have.
We got the awkward moments, we got the crazy moments, we got the bad moments.
I was nervous for how it would all pan out, how people would react and things like that. This exceeded my expectations.
No more before she gets there.
Well, there's a videographer and a photographer.
That's what I'm saying. Oh man, it's just pure emotion, right? It's just raw, and it's nothing can prepare you for that moment.
I didn't like you when I first met you.
The MC looks like he's going to be a bit of a laugh.
I didn't think that I was gonna cry, and then Tiffany did her vows, and that was done. I was done.
Don't ask Tiffany what's for supper while she's mowing the lawn.
There's not much more that they could want, I don't think.
They are an epitome of what love is.
Say, I have a wife. I have a wife.
They've been planning this wedding for a long time, and all of a sudden it arrives on us. Me, very nervous, but also happy. They've known each other for 14 years, and it's just like we're already formalizing things. But to me, they were already married a long time ago.
I watched some bridal videos, and I think from your channel, and the bridesmaids just look so uninterested, and yeah, but not. Because that's just your resting face, right? Yes. And I was like, yo, they look so unhappy. And then I realized, like, I look the same way if I'm not talking to someone or I'm just waiting. Yeah, Aidan will often walk into the lounge and he's like, why is your face like that?
Oh yeah.
And even then, I realized one thing I don't want to do. I'm gonna be excited when I get to the front and I get to hold Aidan's hand, and then I'm gonna be like, okay, it's fine now.
Don't kiss him.
But just. I'll try. We saw each other this morning and we're like, oh, morning, and then we gave a kiss and I'm like, don't do it, sorry.
Yeah, I actually saw her this morning by accident. Yeah, we bumped into each other in the hallway.
I think my most important aim or task that I had was to make it as fun as possible for them. I've probably cried about 1 million times. I cried when they got engaged. I cried when they sent out their invites. I cried today. I cried yesterday. A lot of crying.
Yeah, just thinking about today, getting a bit emotional even just on the drive in here, thinking about all the amazing things that we'll see today. But yeah, I think primarily just a lot of emotions.
Little blonde boy running around, sitting in a Datsun Deluxe in Bekendberg. It is awesome to have you here. Cheers. Cheers. No, time for tears is later, not now. This is the
my last memory of Aidan, Lion King song, like, that wakes me up. Aidan watching Lion King. Aidan watching Lion King. Every Saturday morning.
We were deciding on which direction the ceremony should go in. We asked him, hey Jesse, can you send us a couple of videos just so we can see what the vibe would look like if it was going this way and what it looks like going that way. Man, I could play on that first video, like 7 seconds in, brother.
They've been together 14 years. I wish I could do the same. I wish I could say the same, man. I wish I met my high school sweetheart and retired in the north.
I've always been, since a young age, I've been very curious and inquisitive, and I've always just wanted to know the finer details. Why do things work the way they work? It's also my flaws, you know? I'm pedantic, I'm obsessed, I'm compulsive. I want to know everything, I want to be a part of everything. And I'm also, I think the best way to summarize it is I'm a perfectionist and the details matter.
When the line gets a little blurry, gonna need some
This is just a celebration of the time we've already had. And so bumping into the hall this morning, there wasn't tradition, there was nothing. It was just, so good to see you again, you know. We're not supposed to see each other, but let's get this done. And it was great. It was fine, you know, we didn't care for the tradition too much. It's just a celebration of everything we've already done and gone through.
See, it's nice that the dress has a little bit of a slit, so.
I'm not crying because I'm sad, just so happy. I've never done this before.
But then luckily we're still, again, not going to be as precious even as we were before. Are you succeeding there?
I am.
How many more?
I can't believe it. I'm so excited for both of you. It's been a long time coming, and I'm just so proud of you. And my daughter's just amazing. I love you both.
If they don't make it, no one's gonna make it. It was never meant to be for anybody.
Trying not to cry. Yeah. Seeing everyone else cry. Yeah. Oh, you look handsome. You look very nice. Thank you. Yeah. I need to get those shoes. Yeah. You ready?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Do you have the rings?
Yes.
Don't drop them.
I didn't give them to him.
He was the ring bearer at my cousin's wedding when he was like 5.
was
And
a
he
child.
dropped the rings during the ceremony.
But I feel more
like
nervous
3
now
times.
than I did then, so.
Yeah, because you didn't care then. You were like playing with the pillows, going everywhere.
We are forced to get together and celebrate like on big days and big occasions. But it's the little moments that we need to celebrate. And a lot of people get married every day, but it's always, you know, very special when it's someone close to you, specifically your sister. And, you know, this occasion has, it's really been a memorable experience, and it's only just we haven't even started really.
I will fight for this. I will fight.
We've waited for this moment for so long. Like, I don't know, we've been engaged now 3 years, and I think we've been ready for marriage for a long time, but it just wasn't in our cards. We had so many other things on the book, like immigrating to Korea and then immigrating to Canada and doing my master's. And for the most part, we thought this day would be so surreal, but we've imagined this day for so long that it actually just felt really natural, which was really, I didn't expect it to feel as normal as it felt.
Stunning. They did so nicely. Wow. This is why bridesmaids should say.
And then Tiffany hands me a box in front of everybody. And I told her, I said, no gifts. And she said, it's not a birthday gift, it's just something else. And so I opened it, and there was a card in there, a long card that she had written about like our friendship so far and all the things that we had gone through together. And then at the bottom of the card, it said, will you be my bridesmaid? And it was just tears.
In addition to this, it's beautiful to see how this is not only the bonding of two souls, but also of two families. And everyone is merging together, and this becomes one giant unite collective. And this is very beautiful.
Want to be in front, then photos, then no more, or no more before she gets there.
Well, there's a videographer and a photographer.
That's what I'm saying. Oh man, it's just pure emotion, right? It's just raw, and it's nothing can prepare you for that moment. Can you calm down? It was 14.
I met Tiffany 14 years ago, she still looks the same. You've done well. Yeah. She has not aged a day. Yeah.
Listen, we don't eat salads for nothing. You can't be crying, you're not even in there yet. What's...
You're looking nice.
Nice, Stephen. Good job, my man. Thank you.
Like, Aidan and I have very different tastes, right? And so he got involved early on, and he was like, I like that and I like that. And I was like, I don't like any of that. I was like, is it okay if I just choose this stuff? I am so bad with actually doing stuff. I leave everything to the last minute. Even my vows today, I wrote this morning before the wedding, like 3 hours before the wedding, I was writing my vows. He's a planner. And eventually he's like, okay, I can't let you do all this stuff. I need to get involved, so can I project manage? And so that's what happened. Every day he's like, hey, we're gonna sit down, you're gonna do this, you're gonna do this, you're gonna do this. And then I sat there doing it while he was watching me.
Dad, you know, I actually like this whole standing in front business while Tiffany's not here, because it's like a little bit of attention on me for a change, you know what I mean?
After this, no more attention ever.
Yeah, literally, it's tough.
This is my time. This is my time.
So we didn't know him, we met him like once, and everyone said, okay, all the family stand in front of the curtain, we're going to take a family picture. And Aidan was the first one by the curtain, and we said, this is for family. And Aidan stood there and he said, he just stood there, and eventually Warren said, Aidan, if you're in this picture, that means you have to marry Tiffany. And he stood there tall and proud, and he was not interested that he wasn't family from the first time we met him. So Aidan, my friend, you chose right from the beginning. From the first time we met you, you knew she was the girl for you.
Reaching for higher goal, but something says I've almost reached the prize. When chapters end.
Well done. What an entrance! What an entrance! Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for our bride.
What they've created together, it's absolutely amazing, inspiring, it's beautiful, and it's a true reflection of that true love does exist.
This is my time. This is my time. This is where my dreams begin. My moment to rise. I'm coming alive. There's a fire that burns within. This is my time. This is my time.
Why are you crying?
This is my time. This is my time.
Why don't you turn around and look at all your guests and savor the moment. For those that have come from a long way,
I couldn't even hold it in. All the tears were coming. She was just so beautiful. So beautiful and so graceful, and I'm so proud of the woman that she's become.
And one of the first questions was, who do you think's gonna cry first? And every person said themselves. A lot of people said Aidan, and we're just a big emotional family, and that's what I love about it, and we're not afraid to hide it. So I expected it. I was like, everyone's gonna be crying. I was like, I need to cry.
Okay, after 14 years together, it's tough to make new promises about the future. Because honestly, we've already said so much. We've proven our love for each other over the years. So instead of pledging something new to you today, I want to remind you of why I love you and how we've come this far. I love you because you're patient, kind, and empathetic, qualities I sometimes lack, but you have in abundance. Your emotional strength guides me through this world, and for that I'm deeply grateful. I remember the day I met you. I remember falling in love with you. I remember our first wonderfully awkward kiss. What amazes me is that we found love so young and grew up together, and yet as we evolved into new versions of ourselves, we somehow remained perfectly in sync. That's rare. I hesitate to call you my soulmate, because it wasn't just fate. It took dedication, effort, and even arguments to get here. But what we have now is something stronger, unconditional love. I may not fully understand the idea of soulmates, but I do know what unconditional love feels like. I got a bit more to go, sorry guys. I had to make sure I get it all out. I used to think that I was unfortunate for losing my mom so young. The person who should have shown me the purest form of love. But what I received in return was 3 times the love. Looking to the future, I can't wait for tomorrow. Our honeymoon awaits. But jokes aside, the real adventure is ahead of us. I don't need to make new promises today, because what we have is already stronger than words can express. Let's keep doing what we've been doing, loving, laughing, growing, and supporting each other. And I know our future will be filled with love, joy, and endless adventure.
Yeah, it was a teardropper. Pretty emotional. Tiffany knows me as someone who never cries. Like, they've tried to make me cry, but Aidan's vows did make me drop a tear today. It was pretty emotional, so I'm really happy for them. I've always known them as a couple. It's going to continue that way, but today really just changed something. Like, they're together now, so.
Aidan, my Tinat, how lucky am I to not only have found my best friend to walk through life with, but also to have found you so early on. I love your passion, how I can ask you any math question and you can answer faster than it takes me to whip out my phone and calculate it. You ease my worries and help me problem solve, and I love how fiercely you love and protect me. Of course, I could go on and on about how much I love you, but that might take a while. So I'll end with the thing I love about you most. Your silliness and your sense of humor. I know I make fun of your dad jokes, but they make me so happy because they give me a glimpse into what a great dad you'll be one day. From 2017 to 2020, you and I worked so hard together in the same place, first in Cape Town and then in Korea. And we've all heard everyone tell us you should never work with family and you should never work with your spouse. But for me, the hardest day was the time we stopped working together. I miss seeing you throughout the day, sharing lunch with you, gossiping about our co-workers, and just hanging out when things were quiet. You make everything brighter and happier. You truly make life better. And even now that we work in different places, the best part of my day is coming home to you and sharing everything we've missed while we were apart. I think the fact that I can still not get enough of you after 14 and a half years says something truly special about what we have. Considering my short attention span, I promise to at least always look like I'm listening. When you talk about Formula One, golf, and the Premier League, I promise to always watch our favorite trashy reality TV shows together and then fill you in on the parts you miss because it was too cringe for you to watch. And I promise to always encourage your dreams, calm your worries, and love you for as long as I live. I'm excited to be your wife. And whatever life has in store for us, I'm ready because I know I have the best partner to navigate it all with. Here's to a lifetime of laughter, love, and adventure together.
Maybe I don't say it enough, but I don't know, I look up to them so much. And I would travel anywhere for them. I mean, South Africa's pretty far, but even if I had to go farther than South Africa, I would have done it. So I love them so much.
So Stephen, could you please bring us the rings and place one ring in each of their hands?
It was a moment where I didn't realize I was giving Aidan's ring to Tiffany and Tiffany's ring to Aidan. So I almost gave Tiffany's ring to herself. And I was like, no, so it was close.
And at this moment, having pledged your love and promise to one another today.
I didn't think that I was gonna cry. And then Tiffany did her vows and that was done. I was done.
By the power vested in me, by the two of you, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Aidan, please kiss your bride.
bawled. Like the music started playing, nobody was even out yet, and I was already crying. And then I saw Tiff and I started crying even more. And now I'm thinking about her and I'm crying again.
I think what they have is what a lot of people aspire to have, and very few people ever get the opportunity to have. So stoked for them, and yeah, they got the rest of their lives ahead of them. Can't wait.
She just looked so beautiful, and it was just the combination, their planning and the whole, everything leading to this day. I actually asked them a couple of weeks ago, I did think, if you had the chance, would you just take the money and go run away? And both of them told me no, it's a chance to share this, our love with everybody.
Thank you. Thank you.
So proud of you.
Thank you. You got some flour and makeup there.
So I use makeup a lot, you don't know.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
It's a very sweet couple.
Have you left for the speech for life?
Have you got anything left for this?
I got the big guns coming out.
I wanted people to know my story, and most of them already know my story, but I just wanted to give them some perspective on how Tiffany plays such an important part in my story and our story together. And so I just thought if I give that, and I give them a glimpse into loss, but how loss can be fulfilled, you know? And that's so crazy to say. I have a wife. I have a wife.
I'm so excited to not be planning a wedding. Sam, I'm pretty sure Aidan said the exact same thing. Like, we just want to enjoy the moment. We want to enjoy our honeymoon. Even when we planned our itinerary, we're like, no, we need to have some days there where we do nothing. And we're looking forward to that.
You like the sax?
It's been such a nice ceremony.
Thank you. Having us all at this beautiful venue, and I just know watching them that they're going to have an amazing life together.
I like the cat. I want that cat.
Yeah, I want the cat.
The rest of the wedding, I'm really looking forward to some of the speeches. The dad speeches are going to be very interesting. And the MC looks like he's going to be a bit of a laugh, so it should be good.
Oh my word, look how that looks. I know you were so worried about it.
It's the moments I've been waiting for.
Love you. How are we gonna party? Yeah. I'm so excited.
My first initial thoughts were that I was surprised to meet a couple teaching in South Korea. So truthfully, I was like, okay, they're not gonna be fun because they're already paired up. It's gonna be us singles getting wild and them like going to bed early. And that turned out to not be the case at all. Aidan and Tiffany are the life of the party.
I didn't like you when I first met you, at all. You had a ridiculous haircut.
They're like kind of the sun that people radiate around. So a lot of the people that I became close to in South Korea was through Aidan and Tiffany as well. I had just assumed that they all, like just from being in the same town in Canada, the same small town in Prince George, I thought they had all met already, like prior to Aidan and Tiffany, and that was not the case. They all met through Aidan and Tiffany. I was shocked because they seem so close, and that's just the effect that Aidan and Tiffany have on people. They just bring people together.
Wow, getting married. 10 out of 10 recommend.
You've turned into a remarkable young man.
It has been incredible.
Don't ask Tiffany what's for supper while she's mowing the lawn.
No, it's been amazing. I think everything that they ever wanted, I think has come to
come to pass. There's not much more that they could want, I don't think.
The most nauseating, perfectly cutest, most amazing couple that dreams and fairy tales are made of. It's not hard to see that these are two people that are designed for one another.
Congratulations. And cheers to the beautiful couple. I felt like I was part of their journey. It's amazing to witness two people coming together and
happily ever
just
after.
the relationships that they've built and the connections of the people that I've met today, just to show the kind of people that they are and their values. It makes me really proud to know them, and I wish them all the best. I know they're just gonna go to new levels, new heights. They are a epitome of what love is.
You've made me believe in love in more ways than I never thought possible. I can't wait to spend the rest of my life building memories with you. And hey, fingers crossed this future includes some mini Aidan and Tiffany's running around.
Oh my word, there's so much I wish I could tell her. Is that Tiffany, that I love you, and I'm so happy for you, and I'm proud of you, and I wish you nothing but the best for the rest of your life with Aidan. A day full of joy, and full of joy of life, and life's about connections, because we all want to be connected, we all want to feel we belong, and they have made us feel that we belong.
We're all filled with immense joy celebrating this day with you guys. It's rare that two people can complement one another, and it's even more rare to see two people choose each other time and time again through various hardships and supporting one another through life's challenges, as you both have. So I'm so happy to see my best friend marry his best friend.
No, like this exceeded my expectations. I was nervous for how it will all pan out, how people would react and things like that. And everyone exceeded my expectations. It was beautiful. Everyone was so lovely. The venue was beautiful. Everyone's done such an amazing job. Like, I loved it.
Oh, I'm excited. In last words, I'm excited for the honeymoon. I'm excited for a lot of just it all to cool down, you know? And I'm excited just to relax and de-stress with Tiffany, just being alone, being intimate, and just exploring and going on another adventure. And yeah, it's a long journey that we got here, but now it's ending, and I'm very grateful that it all worked out the way it did. So I want my younger self to know, be patient, she's coming. And when she does, you'll realize she's more perfect than you could have ever imagined.
Cut it, 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 cut it. Them bricks are way too high, you need to cut it. Your price is way too high, you need to cut it. Cut it, 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 cut it. Them bricks is way too high, you need to cut it. Your price is way too high, you need to cut it.